Hey, I woke up early today, so I'm doing a dog walk, which have completely delighted them. This is the little part of the 45-minute little loop near my house, all country roads like this, that I do at least once a day if I can, twice if I have the time and the energy. So this is just a little section. This part here, you can see the orange trees, is and the olive trees. One of my favorite parts of Órgiva and the dog walk from my new house. It is part of the Sufi land and they take really good care of it. And even in the height of summer, it's always green. They water it really well. And yeah, still on this country road. Yeah, I'm going to show you some of the olive trees that I think they're at least 500 or 600 years old, maybe even older. I know some of them are like 1,000. So being the winter, it is definitely orange season right now. Yeah, I love it. I used to sit here a lot when I would walk to town before I had the car. And yeah, it's just a really beautiful walk. And this, yeah, as I said, is one of my favorite parts because it's so green all the time. Here we're getting to the older trees, olive trees, and we are coming up to, oh, there's a person. You always never see a person here. A couple of my favorite ones, which I think are the really old ones. There is, yeah, 2 of them here. I always say hello to them on my walks. Oh, it's someone else walking their dog. Yeah, these are like something out of like a fairy tale. A crazy fairy tale. Yeah. So yeah, this is a very old olive tree. And here's the other one that I always hug. There you go. That is a part of my favorite part of Órgiva. Here is one of the properties towards the end of my favorite part of the walk. Someone's built their dream Spanish retreat, complete with giant cactuses. Yeah, and the mountains here, which are just so incredibly beautiful. This place has, yeah, they've really gone for it with the cactuses. Yeah, giant one. This now is just a little bit further. I'm at the bottom of the loop now. This is the bottom of Rio Chico, which is the stream basically that runs behind my property actually. This is at the very bottom. Over there where the eucalyptus trees are, if you go a bit further, is the beginning of the river walk. So like the bottom. As you can see, it's completely dry right now, but if we get some rain, it will, yeah, it'll be running. And as I said, it goes right past my house at the back of the property. All right, I'm very happy. The goats have not gone off on their usually daily walk along the river. So they're all hanging out here. I walk past these guys every day. You can see in the back lot there's a bunch too. They are incredibly curious. Incredibly curious. Hello. Yeah. When I'm sitting by the river and a whole herd comes by, yeah, not all of them, but enough of them will stop and just stare. Like, I think they're actually really intelligent. Anyway, those are the goats. Here is a miniature horse just for fun. Living out here with its winter coat, obviously. Giant dog saying hello. So yeah, these are the mountains at the bottom that I've been facing. Yeah, because Órgiva is in a valley. And in that direction is the little community where Chloe's best friend lives. And then these are the mountains kind of like at the top of the valley. And here are more olive trees, more orange trees. Who knows, maybe you're using the olive oil from these very trees. Yeah, olive trees are just so beautiful, their trunks. And very shortly, gonna be at the river. So here we are, just a little bit further. This is the river that runs through the bottom of the valley and that I used to walk along with the dogs every day. Now I just walk along this little bit, mostly. Past where my old house used to be. And over there is the highway, super windy, that goes to the coast. And we are kind of at the bottom of the walk. This little part here is the beginning of the acequia system that runs past my old house and all the properties there, and you can see it's been separated from the main river, and then it's just going to get funneled all the way across the land to a totally different neighborhood actually. And I'm just gonna keep going because in a minute you can see the 7-Eye Bridge because it has 7 arches. Let's see, just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, and underneath where the car is just a bit beyond is they've made like a swimming hole in the summer, and it's really amazing. It's a big pool and it's obviously just fresh river. Here we are walking towards the bottom of my road, which is the other side of the triangle loop that we just did. In the summer or the autumn, a lot of these are pomegranate trees, so it's full of pomegranates, and it's a really nice brick stone wall. There's a lot of that at my house actually, it's really common here. And here we are almost at the Rio Chico, which is, as I said, dry at the moment. But yeah, this is kind of like a little bit further up, but still further down from our property where it runs by. Because over there is where my best friend lives, super close. So yeah, it will have water. Hopefully, actually, it will have it in the spring when the snow on the mountains starts melting, for sure. Maybe a bit before if we get rain. And yeah, it's like 9 o'clock in the morning, and my hand is really cold from holding this without gloves. There was kind of like some of the dew is frozen, is frost. So yeah, I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty chilly this morning. So yeah, just crossed over. There is the very rudimentary bridge that you can use to cross over when it's actually running. And in a minute, I'm going to be at the foot of my road, and then it's like another 10 minutes tops to walk back up to my house. Alright, here we are at the foot of my road, almost. It ends just a bit that way. You can see there's a lot of smoke. A lot of people, myself included, are using firewood for heat. Some people even for cooking. And it's another gloriously sunny day. And this is the property of my immediate neighbor, a world-renowned, retired now cellist, who actually is still part of a string quartet in the village. And down the road a bit is a world-class, world-famous, whatever, physicist. Órgiva attracts a lot of interesting characters. And here we are at my gate, number 9. Across the way is the house of the man who runs the acequia, the water system. Ew, Benny! And yeah, that's here. Oh, just close the gate. Oh, Leo! Just close the gate. Some people are a bit paranoid about that. I do it mostly for the dogs. The dogs. Oh no! There's a strange dog in here. Okay, out. Okay, gotta deal with the dog. Alright, dog dealt with. Here is the much smaller. It was much bigger. It was a 1 ton of wood at the beginning of the winter, which needs to be put somewhere, that I use for heating the living room. And there's Vivian. Fluffy baby. Yes. Yes, she spends most of her time outside actually, and she's very, very fluffy right now. So this is, yeah, the fence on my property. And this is so yeah, you can see it's actually set back from the road, which is really nice. That's my little boudoir area, sitting area. That's the kitchen window. Little seating area that Kai positioned. I have my own cactuses. Here is a really nice outdoor sitting area with my own giant olive tree. It's the biggest one on the property here. And even in the summer it gets shade because of the olive tree. And that's the steps up to the roof, which I'll show later. And this is the house. That's the kitchen. Vivian. Hey, baby.